Right, haven't really got much long with the light left now, so I'm going to just get on with it really. And oh yeah, found a use for the K-bar. Right, this is my vac packed meals basically for tonight and tomorrow morning, and maybe through the night, you know, a few other things. So let's see. Scott, what have you done? Right, let's see. Oh look. Ah, that's a helpful tool. That could come in handy actually. Alright, what have we got? Alright, some of the old Galaxy drinking chocolate. It's got to be nice. Some sugar. Look at that. One of those breakfast energy chewy bath whatnots. A rather shrink wrapped topic. That's going to be fun trying to get into that later. Some cup of soup. And also what I've done now is roughly how much water you need on there, so I'll write down half a pint. But you can judge that really, you ain't got to measure nothing out in the bloody bush. Also, Vesta curries. Now, a lot of you, I can hear you already laughing now about Vesta curries. Vesta curries, as you probably remember, was quite big in the 70s. And, well, I just love the stuff really. It's quite hard to find, but you can get them from Asda now. Let me have a look. Here's the box. Now, you think, okay, fine, he's got a curry, brilliant. But when you consider that this costs £1.50, it's nothing, right? And look at the back. You've got the sauce with all the beef and everything else, and the rice. Chuck it all in the pot together. Chuck it in the billy together. Chuck about 1.5 to 2 pints. However much you want really, just keep adding to it if you want it thick or runny, whatever you want. But the key thing is, look at the back. One serving, that's all it is, over 1,000 calories. 1,026 to be exact. I mean that is a hell of a lot. So when you consider, you know, £1.50, you eat all this. One, it's going to keep me nice and warm throughout the night. It's going to give me bags of energy if I need to get out and do whatnot, because you never know out in the woods, you know. And you know, for that sort of money, it's fantastic. And also in the morning, obviously you got your porridge as well. I mean, don't waste money going to these so simple bloody things. Just get a massive big old bag of porridge, or get the moonflake stuff, which you might find in Tesco's maybe. Always get them when they're on offer, you know. You don't have to buy them at full price. Just keep looking, you know. As soon as you see it, yellow price, 2 for the price of 1, whatever, bomb. 6 packets of it, just go for it, whoosh. I mean, they've got good sell-by dates too. I mean, they can last for like a couple of years. So that's going to be my breakfast in the morning, along with me sugar. That's cool. And you know, that's pretty much all I'm going to need really, because I'm only going to be, you know, eating tonight and the breakfast in the morning. Pack it all up, walk back to the truck, and then I'm out of here. Also, I'm going to be using, as recommended by Pete, Mind Wise Man, coleman stove. I've already had a couple of goes on this, and my god, that's got some power coming out of that baby. I mean, you can be on a mountaintop and it's blowing a hoolie. That ain't going to go out at all, not for no bugger. I mean, because obviously, you know, you're going to use that to engage all your pressure. You can get as much pressure as you want in there, and I think it's over 2,000 watts or something. You can get a lot of power out of this. So, and also, it's going to be going for a long time. I mean, initially, for the curry especially, I'm going to be bringing it to the boil, putting it on the lowest heat as possible, let it going out. Got to keep an eye on that. And just simmer it for like 10-15 minutes maybe, and just keep stirring it. So it's going to be on a low heat, so it's going to go on for quite a long time. And also moving on to this, another eBay find. The Swedish knife, fork and spoon set. And also, Scott, I can feel another sharpening commission coming on with that knife. What do you think? Get a nice little wedge on that baby. But yeah, I love this bit of kit. I mean, Swedish, it's tough. It's all stamped. It's all genuine on there. I don't know if you can see that. A spoon as well. I mean, it's well handy. People like myself with great big mouths. That's brilliant. You know, you ain't got to piss around with a tiny little spoon, and I've seen them little foldy ones. And get yourself a proper spoon, mate. Proper knife, fork and spoon, that's what you want. So I'm going to be getting stuck in with that. And also, has issued to the French Foreign Legion and the French Army the old rocket-proof cup. Fantastic. So obviously that's going to be for more hot chocolate and all the rest of it, with tea and all the rest of it. And people are thinking, well, hold on, they spent all that time and effort making a nice big fire. Why the hell has he brought a stove as well? Well, when you wake up in the morning, you want a nice cup of tea. You can't be asked to light a big fire and wait for it and stuff. Just go, bosh, 5 minutes, cup of tea. So that's the reason why. And also, if I wake up through the night and I'm a bit thirsty and whatnot, you know, there it is. When the fire's going to be going out, probably about 2-3 o'clock. So you know, who knows? And obviously, use your Scotch Brite. I mean, we used to use this in the army all the time, cleaning out the rifles and getting all the carbon off the gas plugs. That stuff, I mean, that's going to go on for a hell of a long time, and I mean a hell of a long time. So when you got all your burnt on porridge and all the rest of it on this, you just give it a little scoop out with some water or something. Fantastic. And also the zebra pot. I mean, wow. That's going to last a hell of a long time, many years. 14 centimetres, I've got in the middle of the road one. I didn't want one too big or too small. It's a shame, you know, it's not going to fit in there because of the notch, but you know, you can't win them all. But you know, I've just filled this up with all sorts of stuff really, so it's going to be quite handy. Also comes with this little lid. Also you do get a little shallow dish, which most of you know anyway, which I've that's at home because I'm not going to be using it, so why bring it out if I'm not going to use it. So that's going to be my dinner later on, breaking all in this new kit really, so it's going to be quite interesting. Also, I've already gone through the fire kit, so it's going to see its first use tonight. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, what I was telling you before about Jedi. Now, got this on eBay. It's like a limited edition one. It's slightly bigger than your standard backy tins. So of course, turned it into a nice big blocky candle in there. So what I've actually done is obviously taken out all of the little, some crappy little tea lights, you know. You get like 100 of them for £1 if you're lucky, if you look around the market stores and whatnot. So basically what I've done was I took out what I thought I needed, all the wicks out, melted them all down, but before I poured it in there, I had 4 new tea lights underneath, one there, one there, one there, and one there I think, basically, and just poured all the candle wax on top with these wicks in on the side of it. Actually these wicks were still on top of the candles if I remember right, yeah that's it. So basically the idea is when that melts down and these wicks go out, I've got 4 brand new candles still in their metal containers with their wicks underneath, so I can use one at a time. You know, I've got options. That's what I like, thinking ahead and creating options for yourself. I mean, you can just put 4 wicks in there and it burns down, boom, no more options. I've got options underneath them. So it's a nice bit of kit, so thanks Jedi for the idea. Also little mini binoculars. It's turning to be a mini kit review really. So that's going to come in handy because you know, it's nice to be outside, and also the sunrise, the wildlife. I mean, I can't wait really for the old dawn to break. So going to be using them quite a bit to scatter around because I've got quite a lot of open ground around here, so I'm quite lucky. Also at night time, my glow stick is just going to be hanging basically on the tarp just up there. You get 8 hours from that, so maybe 7, 8 o'clock tonight I'm going to break that. That's going to go till 3 o'clock in the morning, whatever. So that's always handy. And also, don't ever leave home without these. It's just comforting. I mean, whatever you tipple really. I mean, that's for right to the top. I mean, I don't really drink that often, but when I do, I sort of can't stop. But this has got Hennessy XO. Happens to be my favourite. It's expensive. It weighs in £110 a bottle. I'll just use a little sniff now and again. I mean, I've had it 3 years, just now and again. When I filled this up, as I said, it's going to take me a long time to go through this. But it's just nice really, I think, you know, to have some sort of comfort. And also, I had my old mag light. Had it for a few years now. Just stuck a bit of paracord in it and one of the cheap, crappy little carabiners in there. But what I've done with this, I'll give an upgrade. I looked at the old Heaney Hanes or whatever they call it. Heaney, Ginny, Beanies, whatever they're called. And I noticed on there, they had what was it? One of those an LED upgrade for the old mag light. So I thought, oh, that's interesting. Okay. So I saw the price of it. For I don't know. And I thought, 1 watt. Oh, that's not too much. I know LEDs are bright, a lot better than the old standard bulbs on these. So I thought, as you do, went on eBay. So I had a look around on eBay, and I found one, but it upgraded to 3 watts or something. And I'll tell you what, you'll see later on in the dark. I'll give you a little show around with this in the woods. my God, it's like a bloody lighthouse. It's amazing. I think it weighed in about 15 quid now. It's a hell of a lot of money. But I'll tell you what, I thought, I ummed and ahmed for a couple of days, and I thought, well, if I get it, you know, the bulb's going to last years. It's going to last years. I mean, the standard Maglite bulb in this is crap, really. It's yellow, just like your standard headlights on the car when you're driving along, and you see some flash getting a BMW come past with bright white ice blue lights, and you think, oh, lucky bugger. But, you know, so I thought, sod it. I went for it, put it in there, and I'm so glad I did, because when I went out for a little trial run last night with this, my God, it's so much brighter. I mean, loads of times brighter. So, looking forward to playing around with that later on. And also a book. I'll tell you what I could do actually. We could do like a little book review, and every time I go out, bring a different book and have a little chat about it. Zachariah Sitchin, 12th Planet. Well, you know, conspiracy stuff and all the rest of it. It's just nice to have a different outlook on life, a different viewpoint. So, I look forward to get stuck into some of that. You know, I've heard a lot of good reviews about this guy. Sold millions of books worldwide, so can't be that bad. That's basically me, really. And also, I've got myself loads of extra clothing as well. I've got my fleece there, my Burghouse fleece, in case it gets a bit cold. All I'm wearing at the moment is just like a football top. You know, it's good for like wicking properties. You don't want nothing natural. So I've got that underneath the SAS smock. Got myself some lovely nice thermal thick skiing socks when I went to Austria now and again on holiday. These keep your feet toastily warm, so I think what are these? Snow Rock. Yeah, really really good socks these are. Keep your feet nice and warm. Also the Norgi, or the Norwegian Army shirt. Obviously proper issue, genuine army. I mean, you're going to be mad not to be out in the bush or out in the field or whatever without this. What an amazing bit of kit. That'll keep you so warm. Also, it's a nice thermal long johns. You never know. And if it gets really bad, which I doubt, but you never know, a thermal vest. I mean, that clings to you. It's a day march job, I think. But my God, keeping your central column on your body nice and warm, that will not let you down. So, you know, I may not need half of this crap, but this is my first time out, so I thought I'll bring everything, you know. And what I don't use, I'm just going to note down, so when I go out again, you know, if the conditions are the same, then I'm going to bear that in mind and you know, take heed and not bring so much kit out on the next run. But you know, it weighed a bloody lot, but you know, serves me right, doesn't it? Best to have too much and not enough. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now and have a little chill out. So I think the next shot I'm going to have go on a fire, because it's going to be getting darker, I reckon, in about an hour's time. So catch you soon. Right, let's see how fast this little baby does its job. Well, that's half a point. Bloody hell, that's so bloody quick, that's ridiculous. I was having a pee over there and it was boiling over and I'm back. That's too hot, I'll have to wait for it to cool down.